Hello there! So, I've been buying more shirts, what a surprise. And this time I've gone direct to the manufacturer. And it's a manufacturer I've not bought from for probably almost a year now. The last time I bought one of these shirts was about a year when I went to the Classic Football Shirt store in Manchester and I picked up a Feyenoord shirt. If that gives any clues, it is Adidas. And I bought directly from their site because they were having a 30% off discount. I can't remember if it was just for members only or if it was anybody, but it was literally 30% off pretty much everything, and you just type in the code. So I thought, okay then, I'll have a look and see what football shirts are for sale. Now, either, obviously, for the most part, it's their premium partners, so all the major teams. Now, I've either got them or they're English teams, and I won't buy them because I don't buy English teams. But I thought maybe there might be a few little hidden gems. And there were two shirts that stood out to me. One of them was a Vancouver Whitecaps shirt. The shirt isn't particularly amazing, but it would have been a new country to the collection. But for me, I'd rather buy a Canadian Premier League team shirt first and then go other like MLS clubs. Now, I know classic football shirts have a lot of the Canadian shirts, so I should really pick one up. I don't know why I haven't bought one yet. It's definitely on the list to do. But I went for this shirt because it comes from a country that I've got a few already, but I hadn't bought one for about 2 years now. Which is a bit weird because when I started, well, I suppose 2 years ago, I started doing it, I was really into it, and something about this country, I don't know what it is. I've never watched any football from there, but I just seem to be drawn to it. So I thought, you know what, let's go and buy this. And it was already discounted, and then with the additional discounts and with the free postage, I couldn't really say no. So let's open up this box, which only contains one shirt, and see which one I've got. Don't really know how to even approach this, really. Let's just pull it apart. There we go. Yes. It's going to sound good. So I have invoice, return label. I have the shirt. Alright, let's get away with this box. Right here then. So, there's the rear. Probably doesn't really give away much. And then there's the front, which again, maybe gives away a little bit something with the logo. So let's get this open up and see what I have got. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Ooh, yes. Right here then. So, there is a rear of the shirt. There's a little motif thing on the top there. Nothing else, I don't think, on the rear. And then round to the front. Get rid of the tag. Come on, you. There it is. Not too bad, eh? So this one is not as obscure as some of my other shirts, so I think probably quite a few of you have already recognised who this is. So I'll dress the mannequin up, and I'll come back to you with some information about the shirt and the club, as always. Right here then, so there is the shirt, and it's, looking pretty good, to be honest. So, for those of you who are still not quite sure who this is, it is Universidad de Chile, and it's their home shirt from the 2020 season, so it's a couple of seasons old now, which is probably why it was on discount. And during this season, they finished third. Now, Universidad are a team based in Santiago, which of course is the capital city of Chile, which is where a lot of the sort of the main and popular and successful clubs are based. And Universidad de Chile are one of the most popular and successful clubs in the country. Initially, it was formed after a merger by students of the University of Chile, hence their name. And even though they are one of the most successful, in recent years, their main rival, which is Universidad de Católica, they've been winning the league title more frequently than them. So obviously, that's going to be a bit of a bummer for the Universidad de Chile fans, but that's what football's all about. And of course, it is manufactured by Adidas. Surprise, surprise. And they've been partnered with the manufacturer since 1999, which is got to be one of the longest running partnerships going. That's a long time to go with somebody, especially with Adidas, where for me personally, I'm not a huge Adidas fan. If I was to go for one of the big ones, it would always be Nike. And even with the material, I mean, it's fine, but it just doesn't have that little bit of quality that you get with a Nike. Nike just feels it's a little bit more smoother, just a little bit more premium. But, you know, for most people, I think it's going to be fine. So this one has effectively a few different shades of blue. Blue is the primary colour of the club, and the main body is navy blue, and then the sort of quite large cuffs on the sleeves are sort of a slightly lighter blue, which I kind of like. I probably prefer the lighter blue than the darker blue, but that's just my preference, and it has the same thing on the collar also. Now, in the centre here, it is the famous chuncho, which is a native owl found in Argentina and Chile. And it's always been a sort of associated with the club, and it was sort of chosen for its association with wisdom, like all owls, and knowledge and harmony of the body and soul. You know, quite what that actually really means, you can make that for yourself. But for the most part, they use the giant U as the crest, but they have used that as the primary crest, you know, on occasion historically. But for the most part now, they just sort of positioning it somewhere on the shirt, mostly in the center of the chest. On the back, that motif, that is what you saw. It actually is a little saying, which is "Ser un romántico viajero," which sort of translates roughly to "be a romantic traveler." I think one of their nicknames is Wanderlust or something to that effect. You know, it's it's South America. They're very passionate, and sort of, I think I always like that sort of thing on the back. But that's it. The shirt's not amazing. Like the transfer sponsor, nice. You got the giant sort of embroidered logo. I mean, that is a big logo. Maybe the biggest one I've got. But it's fine. It's cool. How many have I got now? I want to say I've got 6 Chilean football shirts. One of them, I have Colo Colo, who are also a kind of rival to this club. I have a Colo Colo shirt, but I don't really like the one I have. It's like a third shirt from the 2000s. It's not the thing, so I would like to replace that at some point. But for now, I'm happy with just getting another Chilean club to my collection. As for Adidas, they're okay. They're okay, aren't they? But anyway, that's kind of it. It's a short and sweet one. Let me know if you have any Chilean football shirts, if you have this club, do you support the club, all that good stuff. Next video is going to be a really cool one. I have no idea what's going to be in the box. It's a mystery parcel from a friend of the channel, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.